Here with Seahawks coach Mike Macdonald. Actually, I'm sorry. Here with Super Bowl winning coach Mike Macdonald. I don't know if that ever gets old.
I don't think it's going to get old. Yeah, you can say it. You can keep saying it.
Perfect. So we're here at practice today. A pretty spirited practice, pretty up-tempo, pretty loud. And I cannot remember, and I've been around a lot of training camp sites, I cannot remember crowd noise being pumped in like this. Is this something you've always done?
Well, it was about time in camp that we wanted to start layering some periods and working crowd noise so we can work our silent cadence on offense. So we did a great job for the first day being on silent cadence. I thought our operation was really good, so it'll be fun to watch.
One of the big changes, maybe the biggest change, is your new offensive coordinator, Brian Fleury, with Clint Kubiak now in Las Vegas. For those who don't know, he's got a really fascinating resume. Played quarterback at one point, was in research, near and dear to my heart, coached defense, coached tight ends. He's basically done it all. I was wondering if that appealed to you and maybe how it affects how he sees the offense.
Well, it's definitely intriguing.
Yeah.
It's such a unique background, and I don't think that sways your decision, but in terms of just who he is as a coach and how he sees the game, it's a lot of fun to work with. You know, you can kind of bounce ideas, defensive ideas back and forth about how he would play things, and he's right there with you because he's lived that life. And then when you talk analytics and game situations and stuff, he's kind of lived that life. And then offensively as well, and even quarterback play, he's lived that life. So it's a very unique perspective for an offensive coordinator, and it's been a really fun process. There's a couple things that happened today that I'm glad that happened, that we get to kind of go back and talk out how we would handle it, how we want to be able to communicate in those situations, and that's kind of our process right now, which has been a lot of fun.
Was there something about bringing someone in from outside the building to reshape or retool the offense that appealed to you? Because I think a lot of people thought just kind of promote one of your guys and keep moving, but you didn't do that at all.
Well, I think we wanted consistency, which was important in terms of schematics and a foundation. But I haven't been hiring people for a long time, and so I feel like the best way to go at this point in our career is let's go open with open eyes and really like an honest process. And Brian's someone that came really highly recommended, and it wasn't just that we just learned about him now. He's someone that we've been familiar with for a long time, and finally having the opportunity to talk to him, it felt like that was the best decision for us to go. Now, I'm really excited about having a lot of continuity on our offense with our staff and different roles that guys are able to now kind of step into, and I think that'll make us better as well.
One of our favorite players to talk about on ESPN was rookie safety / nickel / linebacker. I don't even know how to identify him, Nicky Emmanwori. So fundamental to your guys' ability to live in those sub-packages against heavier looks. He's been out. How's he looking for week one? And if he's not quite ready, or even if he is, what about the depth behind him?
Well, we're not sure on week one yet. I mean, I think what's great about the way Nick's taken on this process is we're not putting timetables on anything. It's just let's put our foot on the gas and let's go rock and roll every day and see where it takes us. So I think we're optimistic, but let's go about it with the right mindset and be aggressive as we possibly can, and then kind of let the results fall into place. And in terms of depth behind him, D'Anthony Bell's done a great job in some of those packages. You could argue Devin Witherspoon is still the top nickel in the game right now. So
could for sure argue that.
We have some options there, and I think there's other ways to play sub defense or different guys on the field that maybe we don't want to share with right now that we could be able to get to if we need to. And it's also a way to guys that have earned opportunities to get on the field. We're not closing the door for that, so to speak. We're trying to leave those options open at this point.
So you are not trying to, big picture-wise, you are not trying to run it back. You're trying to run it forward. First of all, how did you come up with that? And second of all, how many times a day or week do you remind your team that you won the Super Bowl? How much does that come up?
I don't remember how we came up with. I think talking to Mike Gervais, talking to John Gordon, some other folks that we look up to and talk to on a daily basis, just remind us, hey, the mindset coming off of a championship in a successful season, we don't want to be defending anything. We want to be moving. We want to be moving forward, And so when I started to hear people say let's run it back, just felt like that was a little bit more. Wasn't as aggressive as we wanted to have our mindset, and so that's how that was bought into. And I think one of the cool things about how we operate is last year we never sat in a team room and said, hey, our goal is to win the Super Bowl. We said our goal is to become the best team we can and nail that every day. and trust where that's going to go. And we have the transcripts to back it up. We have the AI transcripts that have supported that supposition, and we're going to do the same thing this year. We're proud of the foundation we built, but we also feel like an urgency to grow. And we have new people, and we want those folks to feel responsible for adding to our culture and the team that we were going to become.
Good stuff, Mike. We really appreciate it. Looking forward to see where this goes and what the next steps are for this organization. Thank you very much for hanging out with us.
Yeah, great. It's good to see you guys together. This is cool.